right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? This is our fifth uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I'm impressed with myself that I was able to count that sufficiently, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Acting Up Show. I'm your host, James. And then, of course, we got the one and only Chris in the building. Say what's up to the people.
People? What's going on?
Cool, cool. And we also have Mike.
What's up? What's up to the people?
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Super Bowl weekend, but man, we got a lot to get into. It's like I was talking to my homies, Chris and Mike, and I was like, the universe is just falling out with like so much stuff that was been going on this week. Man, we got a lot to get into.
And none of our sorry teams is on it. Is in it. None of our sorry ass teams is in it.
About to, get the sad violin out, bro. We about
Get
to
this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just here for the festivities. That's all.
Man.
Football.
Yeah, what football?
Oh man. We about to get into it. Let's get into these politics real quick, and we're gonna get into everything else. First and foremost, let's go ahead and let's talk about where the money resides. I know, hey man, I know that's still a little old. We still talk about where the money resides. Like Joe, they asking for our money, Joe. Where the money at, Joe? The bank rolls at, homie. So this is what we found real quick. We've been hearing about it all day, every day, throughout the whole week. Biden's COVID plan, president demands 1,400 stimulus checks, but willing to target aid. Woo, man! What's your thoughts on just hearing that? What are y'all thoughts on that?
Man, it's about time. It feels good to know that we have a Congress in place that can really push stuff through that's needed for the people, because it's definitely a lot of need that needs to be done. I do know that they agreed to it. I guess Biden came down on his terms just a little bit, but I think it's good that they got to push it through. Definitely.
Yeah.
That is good. That's a good thing. There's a lot of people out here struggling. They need it. We all need it. So that's it's a good thing when you put politics to the side, man, and just humanity alone.
Yeah.
We all out here being affected from the virus. I know a lot of hours is being cut for the people that still are working. So,
yeah,
that's good. It's good to see that, because when Donald got into office, he just started to put people in jail and kids in jail. We're gonna build this wall, and then we're gonna put money in the military and this and that and the third. Say, man,
Obama do that? Oh, no, reverse that.
Reverse it. Everything Obama did, reverse it. And while you at it, add a Diet Coke button to this shit.
Because the world needs it.
Because the world needs it.
Boy said he need his fix. Boy said, I need my fix. Boy, acting like Pookie from New Jack, man.
Yeah.
Keep calling me, man.
Yeah.
Just keep calling me.
Yeah.
Man, let's see what this article says. Washington, President Joe Biden encouraged Democrat lawmakers to act fast on his $1.9 trillion COVID rescue plan, but also signaled he's open to changes, including limiting the proposed 1,400 direct payments to Americans with lower income levels, which could draw Republican support. Biden told lawmakers in private comments Wednesday that he's not married to an absolute number for the overall package, which wants them to go big on pandemic relief and restore the soul of the country. He says, look, we got a lot of people hurting in our country today. Biden said on a private call with House Democrats, we need to act fast. On the direct payments, Biden said he doesn't want to budge from the 1,400 promised to Americans, but he said he is willing to target the aid, which would mean lowering the income threshold to qualify. He also said, I'm not going to start my administration by breaking a promise to the American people, he said. All right, Joe. So there's more to it with that article, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it right there. He's pretty much trying to get this things off, just like with not gonna lie, Trump did what he tried to do with giving the stimulus out, and but then there of course there was others in Congress that were saying, I don't want to do this, give them this small amount, give them that amount, and it's a lot, and it's like when there's too many cooks in the kitchen, you never get anything done. I know that, for example, everything. I'm going off a little bit off topic. Every Thanksgiving, I don't know about y'all household, but when I go to my family's place and there's too many cooks in the kitchen, everybody talking, everybody drinking, half of the food getting done. Little kids coming into the kitchen to get food, and I'm going in there like where the steak was at, where the chicken wings, where the turkey, and where the mac and cheese and the casserole, and they'll be ready in a minute. Y'all said it'll be ready in a minute, 15 minutes ago. We in here, we hot and sweaty because the oven on. Yeah, so it's like too many cooks going on.
Yeah.
So they picking off the food themselves while they eating and stuff, and they get mad at you when they come and talk. I'm sorry, I'm putting out my. This water not strong enough. Y'all don't. Anyways, so it's a good thing that everybody wants to get this thing done. It's just a certain amount how they trying to get it done and how to go about the way of getting it done. Just get it done, because like y'all said, we hurting out here, man.
I mean, yeah, like I was gonna say, man. I mean, some people in that position, they don't know how hard it is until those problems meet you at your door. You see,
Mm-hmm.
and this wouldn't be a problem if people just step beside, from themselves with our politics and just, hey, man, these people need money. So let's just go and get this done. Because in other countries, they giving out stimulus checks. Well, what's $1,400? They doing $2,000. they doing $3,000. What's for $600? They give us $600. We supposed to be the greatest country in the world, and other countries, they giving out way more than that, bro, because it's not the time to be figuring out who gets the most and this and that and the third. People are dying, and then people being evicted from their homes. Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah, man. Crazy stuff that's going on. Let me see. In other politic news, let me see. Now that you mentioned Trump, let's see. A little crazy article, a little thing that came across my timeline. And this right here, my gosh. So for all you people out there that are Trump supporters, yeah, you are who you are. I mean, I'm able to, how can I put this? If you're Republican, you're Republican. If you're Democrat, you're Democrat. But you got to be able to call out whoever side you're on. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right.
Hey,
this right here just don't sit well with me. But hey, y'all take this how y'all want to take them, the Trump supporters. So it says Trump shifted campaign donor funds into his heavily in that private business after his election loss report says. Just reading that right there says people, y'all been bamboozled. Pretty much, yeah. What he been doing is that just leaves a bad taste in your mouth, man. That's bad because, like, I think it was a couple shows before this one.
I told you.
We were reading it. We were talking about it, saying pretty much his money is depleting, going down billions and trillions and everything else. So
yeah,
he is in debt, and so those last few months it was just a grift of him just talking about the election was a fraud. He was just still getting campaign support from his donors, and so sure enough, now he's out of office. He's trying to shift that money over to their private account to pay some of that debt.
That don't make no damn sense.
Riled all these people up, got them storming the Capitol, he's still getting donations from them people,
Donations,
exactly. I wonder would he be brought up on charges on that, bro? Ain't this like fraud or I'm not
sure exactly how that works, because I always have that question with campaigns, like what happens to all that money that's raised?
And they lose. So if they don't get elected and they don't get into office or whatever, what happened to that money that they raised? Do they give it back or anything like something like that? And I heard somewhere that the guy with the horns, the Viking, I was in the Capitol. The Viking. I heard that he's testified that. I saw a glimpse of that. I didn't pay any attention to it, but I don't want to bring out no false narrative out there. But that's what I saw. It's a good thing to look at.
Speaking of that, you brought up the Capitol guys, the Proud Boys. Canada has deemed them as a terrorist group.
Good.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get to that next, but yeah, we can go ahead and talk about it.
America, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
like he did the same,
Yeah, we'll we go ahead and talk about that now because I was about to go to that next. It says in Washington Post says Canada declares the Proud Boys as a terrorist group, and the article reads Canada on Wednesday declared the Proud Boys terrorist entity, adding the far right group to a list that includes Al Qaeda, ISIS, and Al Shabaab in an effort to crack down on ideologically. I'm proud of myself. That flowed when I said that. But anyway, it said described by the country's public safety minister as the most significant threat to domestic security. The announcement by Public Safety Minister Bill Blair came less than a month after some Proud Boys joined the violent mob that stormed the U.S. Capitol after attending a rally by then President Donald Trump in the hope of overturning the presidential election. 5 people, including a Capitol Police officer, died in that attack. It also followed a warning last week by the Department of Homeland Security about the heightened threat of ideology. There we go. See, look at it. Motivated violent extremists with objections to the exercise of governmental authority and the presidential transition and perceived grievances fueled by false narratives. Dude, it's like it's like
in a nutshell, they fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Man, and then while reading, like, and then on top of that, going back to him paying all that, like him being in debt, it says the organization is heavily indebted, reportedly owing around 400 million. Campaign donor money was moved both before and after Trump's election loss, reported by Forbes.
God damn.
I'm telling you, he's been running a grift. I don't know if y'all ever seen Leverage. Great TV show, by the way. But Leverage, it really gives you an idea of what a grift is, where they stealing money before you realize they even stealing the money.
Boy,
by the time they find out, it's a little too late.
How the rich stay rich, man. The insider article says former President Donald Trump has shifted money raised from campaign donors into the Trump organization, according to documents from the Federal Election Committee (FEC) seen by Forbes. He moved around 2.8 million into his private businesses throughout the duration of his presidency. Forbes' Dana Alexander reported. Trump funneled an additional 81,000 into the Trump organization after his election loss, the magazine said. The payments were made public in the filings the campaign submitted to the FEC and were lies to cover costs including rent, airfare, lodging, and other expenses. Then this fool want to sit up there and say he wanted to have a going out away party when when Biden was inaugurated to office. Man, look, bro, let me tell you something, man.
You got going away money? You know how your parents used to say you got going away money?
I'm like, dude, man, that's I mean, like I said, the thing about this, one thing that he has done and Obama has done over the years is that it got us all more aware of what goes on with, with the politics and everything. Even Democrats can do some stuff that we don't approve of, but this right here,
not to this certain extent. You're right, but not to this certain extent. I think it's like people just got together, man, and just realized that damn, your vote really do matter because look, this damn fool is a president. Yeah. When he first got into office, I'm like, damn, anybody can really be the president, bro. And with all of the shit that he had going on before he was president, like I just knew that he wasn't going to be elected when that video had came out of him saying this shit, just grab him on the pussy. I'm like, oh man, he done. They're not going to vote for him. They're not going to vote for him. Even when he said we're going to build a wall and the Mexicans going to pay for it, I'm like, oh, they're not going to vote for him. He ain't going to be in office. This is a damn fool. But he ended up being in office, and look at all the shit that he had done and he's still doing. And it's crazy that this man is not in jail yet.
Yeah.
Like he stole like he's basically stealing money, and all of that you said, James, he's stealing money. And he has stole money. Too. Huh?
Recently he lost some of his lawyers. They quit on him.
Because they know that sinking ship, that Titanic is coming, boy. We got to get off of this. That iceberg is finna come. The iceberg is coming.
This time the band said, I ain't going down with the shit.
Yeah. Die without a fight for today.
Boy said, man, I ain't playing no sad soulful song on this shit, man. We jumping off. I'm getting on
No, fuck
I'm
that.
getting on that big ass cello or whatever that is, and we gonna we gonna get up out of here, bro. We gonna.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The hell about it here.
Yeah, let the captain sink with his own fucking ship. So sad.
That boy said, I'm getting off first. No, nigga, you stay on this shit. This yours.
Yeah, exactly. But you're gonna have his followers though.
Oh, yes.
I swear up and down, bro. They still think that he's the greatest president of them all, bro.
Oh man.
It's still someone. It's still a group. Man, ain't no someone. It's a lot of people that still. And then the domestic terrorist alert that went up now, so
Really?
that could happen.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Sports is next. This is. Dun, 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 dun. I can't, copyright issues. So y'all do the whole little tune right there. I think that sounded all right. Dun, 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 dun,
Never heard it
dun.
before. No, not what you speak of, sir.
Hey, yeah. There you go, man. Oh my God. So this is Super Bowl weekend. Of course, like we were saying earlier, none of our sorry ass teams are in it.
None of us. Sorry.
None of them.
I feel like if you acknowledge it, you don't have to acknowledge it to it didn't happen if you don't acknowledge it. There we go.
Yeah, that is
happen if you don't acknowledge it. So what are you talking about? My team, they haven't played yet. Season ain't started. What are you talking about?
I don't even know what football is. What is that?
I don't know what it is. I mean, hey.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, hey, it's something, a big event that is going on this weekend, and we're ready to eat and enjoy food and the festivities.
We're ready to drink. It's something going on TV on Sunday. Something.
Some new sport is happening with some old guy playing at the helm, but yeah.
Bro, I follow a bunch of Steelers, Steeler fan pages or whatever, bro, and on Instagram, and they keep posting like these old Steeler games that when we played in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks and the Cardinals. I'm like, man, this shit happened like 10, 15 years ago, man.
See, they got the mindset. It's all about how you warp your reality. I've been watching WandaVision, so it's all about what I think. That's what I want to happen. Make my own reality.
I said, that's all good and fine, and I actually seen it happen, but come on, man. Like, I don't want to see that shit. I don't see that.
Man, that's crazy. So let me see something. So we know for a fact that there's some big event going on this weekend, but we're looking more forward to the festivities, like the commercials. We're looking forward to the food, the drinks.
Yep.
That's what we're looking forward to.
That's if people are having parties, because it was one I was supposed to go to on Sunday. It might not happen because COVID once again.
Mm-hmm. People, really, we all should be social distancing, so y'all should not be having no big ass.
Yeah.
That's my disclaimer. No, I know these parties are gonna still happen, so
Yeah, they still will.
What can you do?
I'm gonna be at my. I'm gonna be chilling at my place. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Now, did y'all hear how the Super Bowl was not? It almost was like, what was it? The barber.
I'm pulling it up right now. It was the barber. Oh man, wait.
They say he cut two of the players' hair. They were backups though. I can't think of their name. And Patrick Mahomes was in line to get cut. But
no. Here it goes. Is the Chiefs had 20 people, including quarterback Patrick Mahomes and other staff members, in line for a haircut Sunday with the barber who tested positive for COVID-19. Sources said Alan Scheffler. Yep.
Yeah.
Back up, Danny Kilgore was in the chair, so he got it. No, it's not funny, but it's just the point.
They've been testing them because it happened on a Saturday, so they've been testing them for like 7 days straight. So he may or may not get to, participate in the game. Anyway, they're gonna make it to Sunday, I'm sure.
They're gonna make it to Sunday, but it's like it's fucked up because the way how I'm reading the article is like Patrick Mahomes was in line, like everybody else is, they say staff members and other players, but Patrick Mahomes was in line to get a haircut. and this guy Kilgore was sitting in the chair.
The backup got got in the chair first before the doggone quarterback. Something ain't right with the story, because at first I thought it was like he cut several players' hair, then it went they was in line. I was like, oh, okay.
They was
gonna make the Super Bowl happen, huh? COVID or not, everybody getting it.
Exactly. And it's just so funny. I can imagine them having the biohazard suit on and they come rushing in there and they walk over people. Move. Let's get Patrick Mahomes out of here. And they go put him in like a duffel bag, in a plastic bag, and carry him out.
So my question is, so did they just get his results back? I guess did he just take a test and then start cutting and then they rushed in, like, because he had a line. So, at some point, like, if it was a 15, like one of those quick tests, could he had not waited just those few minutes for, before he start cutting hair? Like, I'm trying to understand what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to understand too. Like, did he get tested or not? I'm gonna read up on it some more, but I think he got tested, didn't wait, and he went ahead on and cut hair. Really, he was supposed to wait for the results, then cut the hair. Because it's like, now it's like, damn, Patrick Mahomes would have got a haircut and he would have gave him, that would have sucked. Because Patrick Mahomes wouldn't have played in the Super Bowl because of COVID-19. Oh my goodness.
Man, I think he did. I think he cut. Man, I think he
You think he cut his hair?
I think he cut. Dude, you in line, you would like, man, no, bro. I think he cut all the hair and they switched the art. Well, they probably they probably told somebody, yeah, this is what happened. Because
to cover it
how
up.
How easy for me to say, hey man, just nod somebody say, hey man, Patrick got his haircut. Don't say nothing, man. Don't say nothing, bro. They know it's too much money. It's a couple days away from Super Bowl. You can't cancel, you can't push that thing back. Bro, I think he got his hair. Watch.
I think that whole team probably got it.
I think so. And I would not be surprised if articles come out after the Super Bowl, yeah, Patrick Mahomes got COVID. We know niggas.
That gonna suck. That's gonna suck for them. I sure hate it for Kansas City, because they gonna look at some shit that the Astros went through with the fucking schedule. They gonna get picks and shit removed and fines. Man, they gonna fuck them up. There's gonna be a lot of people gonna be suspended. I'm not gonna be surprised if that happened. It's gonna take Roger Goodell to come down on them to make sure, like, hey, because they could take the test and like tell some people, hey man, it's just one game. We just gonna go on and play this out. This and that and the third. Yeah. Cause he in line. Patrick Mahomes in line, just like Tyreek Hill probably got it.
Yeah.
Kelsey probably got it.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, bro, and what you gonna do when, okay, let's build this scenario real quick. You in line, or you sitting in the chair waiting to get a haircut. You already looking pissed off because you gotta wait. That every time the barber turn your chair around, you see somebody looking at you like this. So yeah. Then on top of that, every time your homeboy get out of the barber chair, Super Bowl, you hype, you ready? Hey man, you got that fresh cut, bro? Yeah, man, you looking good. Touch. We about to get it.
Man.
You already know.
Contact.
Yeah, you already contacted me.
You know what? We tired of Tom Brady. We got to get him out of here one way or the other.
Yeah, bro. Let's get Tom Brady. Man. You gonna touch the door now? You gonna touch the door now where everybody is at? Do you have a door that's open? Did you touch the wall? Did you lean on anything? Did you text on your phone? And
that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
People
will see.
Dude, I'm telling you, the amount of money that goes into when they were here a couple of years ago for the Patriots versus the Falcons, and I was lucky to be in that event working security. It was of course it wasn't COVID and there was a lot of people, but it's a lot of money that goes into it. Money that I can't much think of account that goes into it with the events that goes on. And I don't know how they did that over there, but it is what it is. It's a lot of money that's invested into it.
Too big to fail.
Money, it's sad to say it, but money rules over everything with billionaires or trillionaires. They probably say, hey man, I think Patrick them got it. Oh no, this is gonna be a trash Super Bowl. Tom Brady over there, Mr. Deflategate himself.
Yeah, he licking his lips. You let them find out that all these people got COVID. Oh shit! I'm gonna get fitted for my 7 ring.
I'm
Like,
sure
yeah.
we'll get another movie in like 10 years. Like what's that movie that Will Smith did? Concussion.
Yeah.
You can call this one COVID. You got to not let these people,
COVID.
No disrespect to them,
Oh man.
I'm sure we'll get a movie about it in 10 years of what really happened here.
I don't know, man, but that is a good point that you brought up, James. Honestly, because I thought when I saw it, I looked at it. I said, "Oh man, this Super Bowl gonna suck."
Yeah.
Because it's like Patrick Mahomes is not gonna play, even if it's Tyreek Hill or Kelsey that got it.
Yeah. And then on top
Bro,
of it,
it's gonna suck.
yeah.
Who gonna watch that shit?
I'm saying, and then you also gotta look at like when something like this on a large scale like this happening since the virus is out, people gonna be talking about it in the world. Why have they not been covering it like they should be covering it right now? And everything was something going down in sports because we barely have anything to talk about in sports. They cover it. Look what just happened to LeBron. Courtside Karen cussed him out.
Courtside Karen, yeah.
Everybody talk about that. Look
memes and everywhere. Yeah.
Because it's LeBron. Now look, this is a Super Bowl topic. Just dealing with Super Bowl. This is coronavirus. This world news. This is out. Yep. Why have they not been talking about this like they've been talking about? I listened to sports radio shows damn near all day yesterday. They barely did not touch. They didn't say anything about this.
It's too big to fail.
Yeah.
They trying to hide it, bro.
Exactly.
Too big.
Yeah, because I'm the one that told y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I told y'all. I had to look through my notifications because I just when we was talking about it, I'm like, well, they ain't mentioning anything about it, and I don't want to throw no false narrative out. And that's like, well, there goes the article. But I haven't watched Undisputed, Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. Maybe they touched on it a little bit, but I doubt it because a lot of people have been talking about the LeBron James situation and Deshaun and where he's gonna land. And they was talking honestly the matchup of Mahomes and Brady. They didn't talk about that.
So I'm just saying, makes you think. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not see us next week on the Acting Up show, we need to give y'all our address or something. I don't know, give y'all some like little something so y'all come and find us, bro.
Don't come for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't come for me.
I'm talking about hockey. I'm just Mahomes and hockey.
I'm just looking. It ain't my fault. Shit, I woke up to it. I didn't know. Y'all go. If you get us first and Adam Schindler, it's y'all goddamn problem because he the one that told everybody. I didn't know.
Right? Go get him first. Leave us alone. We ain't
leave us alone.
We ain't nobodies. We have no money. We can't do nothing. Oh my God! But speaking of money. My gosh, y'all hear about that boy Mattress Mac, man?
What happened with Mattress Mac?
Well, ain't nothing bad happened to him. I mean, I'm gonna knock on wood. I don't want nothing to happen to man, but pretty much Mattress Mac at it again. He said, so the article says Mattress Mac, 3.4 million bet on Tampa Bay can win even if the Bucks lose. That boy Mattress Mac got that. I don't know. This dude here. I know he did something similar to what the Astros did. Pretty much giving out free mattresses, whatever, if you put money down for it, and if the Astros won, the championship, you get your mattress for free or whatever. Yeah. But he also put bets on the side while he does that. So this article says Jim Mattress McInville, the Houston furniture store owner who is known for making giant sports bets, has placed the largest wager on Super Bowl so far, 3.46 million on the underdog Tampa Bay Buccaneers at positive plus 3.5. Sorry. McInville flew into Colorado Springs on Wednesday, logged onto DraftKings mobile betting app from the airport, and placed one of the largest bet over the Super Bowl after paying a little extra in juice, negative 127, to get the Bucks at 3.5. McInville would win 2.72 million if Tampa Bay covers the spread.
Man, clearly went into the wrong profession. He played all that slanging mattresses.
He got it.
Hey, bro. He got it.
He got it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Mattress Mac, he's been out. Gallery Furniture been out for
years.
Yeah.
years. Ever since I was a kid,
Yeah.
little kid, like 30. Yeah,
I don't think we was even thought of.
what you thought of? Yeah, Metric. Yeah, I didn't know he had that much money, bro,
Oh,
until he did something with the Rockets. I forgot years ago, and I
He
was
was trying
like,
to buy
damn.
him. I know
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's what he tried to do. He tried to buy him.
yeah.
yeah.
And I know he used to have a gate like the main plaza for the Texans at Reliant. He's the
Hmm.
Gallery Furniture Plaza.
That dude there, man.
Yeah.
That mattress Mac money, bro. The boy.
He's selling Mac. Man, I'm telling you,
I
right
got
there
my
off
own
of
thoughts.
45. Right there off of 45, bro.
I have my own thoughts on that, but I can't share that on the show. I'll tell y'all off there because I don't want nobody coming for me.
See, we on the Zoom call. Somebody come up with a black mask on.
Yeah, we don't want we already got we already kind of teetered the NFL. So I don't need
Next on the Acting Up show, we talk about aliens, the depth
like,
of
where's
Tupac.
Chris?
Yeah, next on dude who really shot JFK. Hey man, where is this podcast going now?
It's all good stuff. I like Mattress Mac. He's a good guy, good community guy.
I promise you, bro, if we took phone calls, the conspiracy theorists would be calling in right now. I seen Bigfoot. I seen the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. Yeah, I see Tupac on Aldine.
Michael Jackson and Prince are still alive. I seen them all.
I see Barry White on T-Will.
Yeah, he did it, and I saw him do it.
Oh, oh my gosh, bro. We tries not to get in trouble, but anyway. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. Yeah. We're going because his money is long. Magic Mac money is long.
When you see it coming.
That boy look at it. We put out this recording with a skinless cat, just like, yeah, we're gonna get them place, man.
You walk outside, pew, oh, pew, oh.
we got stuff for that. That boy said that I know for a fact that Jamie Ghost is alive. I know everything.
Oh shit! I know where Jimmy Hoffa's body is back. Oh yeah, we gonna leave the people alone that got money, man.
Yeah.
Like bro, like we know where Area 51 is. We know all that.
Fuck that.
Oh my God. Oh,
Elvis was an alien. No.
Oh my gosh. So Muhammad Ali really was the greatest.
Oh shit.
Oh, they said Jada Pinkett really do got the Matrix in her, boy. She that's why you haven't heard from August Alsina yet.
Yeah.
Because he got entangled.
She got that entanglement.
An entanglement, man.
Has anybody heard from August Alsina yet? This boy been gone since
he dropped that album and dropped off the face of the earth. Seemed like.
I think the thrill is gone. You know, you know how things are. You hide for 1 minute and then it's the talk of the town. Then once the memes get a hold to it, it's over. Yeah. But then after a while, it's like it's old now. You know?
I'm saying, man. Hey, man. Ladies, I know this is off topic, but when August messed with Jada, and she said she got the entanglement. After that, we found out she is in a list. She's on one of the few lists of women you don't mess with. That got something that can put something on you that'll mess you up.
Oh yeah.
Badu.
Oh yeah.
Badu.
Oh yeah.
Scott got it, and now Jada.
Yeah.
When he put out that song, and Rick Ross said, "Homie, you caught up in the Matrix." I'm not just filling in bars, son. I'm telling you, she put something on you, boy. She so
yeah.
Might mess up your whole life.
Yeah, man.
Mess up your whole life.
Telling you, she got that Jason's lyric that you don't, man. She don't mess you up, bro. So
I'm still trying to figure out what was the point in all of that. Like, what was the point?
What the
August? Like, what was the point, August, of all of that? Like,
he had an album coming. He was dropping music. It was good for him. You know, a lot of mindset is, you know, all press is good press, but not. I mean, everybody was talking about him at one point. So
yeah.
I mean, you know, of course, people who don't know him probably gonna check out some of his music. So you know, who knows? Who
You was
knows?
hot. Yeah, man. You was hot for a minute, but hey,
It's a risky play. It's a risky play. You never know how that's gonna work out.
the thrill is gone.
What's your career?
It's gone.
It's out of here.
Oh man, the thrill is
Yeah.
gone. So since we stay in the Houston base and that's where we stay at, let's talk about something else that's going on in Houston. The rodeo,
Oh man.
man.
Won't be two-step until next year.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah. It says Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo announces the cancellation of the 2021 rodeo. Recently was scheduled for May 4th to the 23rd, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. So I mean,
Who didn't see that coming? I'm
it's,
not surprised. I
Yeah.
wasn't
man,
surprised.
I'm not
I mean, the
surprised.
city gonna hurt because that was some money that was coming
That's a big
to
money
the
maker
city.
for the city.
Big money
Yeah.
maker every year.
yeah,
My mom was actually at the rodeo last year when they canceled it. Right at the time they canceled it,
yeah.
they closed. She's like they closed everything down. Like yeah, on the spot. Everybody had to get off by like within an hour. So it was crazy.
That's kind of scary. You know,
No,
no,
right? 'Cause you know that's Corona was real new to us then.
yeah, that's when I know that's when it was making waves, and then they started shutting down everything. Because I remember that because I was supposed to go, I think to a concert, and then I couldn't get my doggone money back after all that, and I was pissed off.
Dang.
And you know, I filed against it, and I told my bank and everything, and they said no, pretty much can't do nothing for you, sir. I'm like, dang, just take
What
my
concert
little.
was it? Who was it?
I think,
Lizzo? Was it
yeah, I think it
Lizzo
was
last
Lizzo.
year?
Yeah, Lizzo. It was Lizzo.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I had
and
some tickets. Okay.
yeah, man. Oh man, Lizzo, she out there, boy. She man, hey man.
I didn't know she was from Texas.
Yeah, she's from Houston.
Yeah.
She from Houston. I didn't know that.
Well, how she got her bands? Real quick story. She's from Houston, and I think she went up there to Minnesota. Is where she
Mhm.
kind of, fell under the Prince tutelage some kind of way,
Wow.
and eventually popped. Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
up, bro.
Houston girls are putting on for the city for sure.
Yeah, they
Megan,
are. They are. Houston, Megan, and
really,
all that.
man, they out there.
Erica Banks. Man, but back to like the livestock show. I mean the rodeo or whatever. But
Mhm.
it is I'm not surprised that it happened. Just like with the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras got canceled in New Orleans. But one thing I will tell you about New Orleans and Louisiana in general, especially New Orleans, them motherfuckers don't care. They gonna find a way. I swear they gonna find a way, bro. Real quick story. One of my good friends got married in Opelousas years ago. And around about that time it was St. Patty's Day. We just driving, like we hit the back street to go to New Orleans to go see my wife's grandmother.
Mhm.
And as we driving, there was this town or whatever. I can't remember what it was or whatever. But bro, as we was driving through, they had green balloons everywhere. And everybody was dressed in green. It was St. Patty's Day. And they had a fire truck that was all painted green. And just out of nowhere, they just celebrating St. Patty's Day like it was Mardi Gras. They're gonna find ways to party. Like if so-and-so then got married or graduated from college, they're gonna have like a parade in the middle of the street just on that block alone. Everybody's gonna cook this and that and the third. It's crazy that New Orleans is gonna find ways to get out there, and they're gonna say they don't need the city to say this time we're gonna celebrate. They're gonna do it. Because the video it came out there in the middle of Bourbon Street screaming out Boosie, no mask, no nothing. They ain't give a fuck.
The boy said, man, keep the party going, bro. Shoot, man. Hey, they gonna enjoy like they said. they gonna find a way, man.
It has to take the mayor of that city to shut it down. Like Sylvester Turner just ain't having it. Uncle Turner ain't gonna have it. You can only play around so much, and then Uncle Turner gonna slide on your ass.
He gonna ache his home, so you know.
Yeah, he gonna slide.
Uncle Turner said, man, I'm tired of this shit. And you got some more news going on in Houston. Pretty much this right here, this hurts right here, man. I don't know what I would have did if I've been told this. The third ward residents were told they need to vacate apartments that were sold. Gentrification, my God, Lord
Yeah,
Jesus.
that
So,
sucks.
Yeah, they do so.
And Third Ward has really been fighting and Fifth Ward been fighting a gentrification war
man,
in
dude.
recent years. You know, like I see it happening. You know, I see them
I
building.
see it. I see it too, bro.
Yeah, man. It's some sad stuff to be told that like you pretty much gone about your day and then you come home and you probably a note on your door or you get something being told you that you got to get up out of there. And I'm like, we're already going through a pandemic. It's already rough. So it's like,
Right.
dude, like that's what we was talking about earlier. Like when y'all was talking about the humanity, like man, like it it sucks. And so the article says longtime residents of an apartment complex in Houston's historic Third Ward neighborhood are scrambling to find a place to live after they were handed notice to vacate letters. It's really difficult to try to relocate right now, especially with the pandemic, said John McLennan, who has lived at the Barbie Street apartments for more than 20 years. Dude, see, that's another, oh my God. In the January 20th notice to vacate placed on doors, tenants were told that the property has been sold and new owners have plans to begin renovations on February 10th.
Yeah.
Right around the corner, man. As a result, residents must move out by that date because the property will no longer have gas, electric, or water, as those will be turned off to complete renovations. The residents understand that the units need a lot of renovations, but what they are hoping for is more time. Still, what the residents feel is unfair treatment is within the Texas landlord tenant laws. A property owner would be able to give something short of a 30-day notice, depending on how they acquired the property, how they gained that ownership, said attorney Richard. I'm just say Richard, 'cause I'm gonna butcher that last name. I was homeless before and I don't like it, said a 63-year-old Vietnam War veteran with disabilities. Other tenants feel as though homeless is what they may become. I've got to pray. I got to pray. I've got to give it to Jesus. It said long resident Del Ray. Meanwhile, some of the elderly residents claim they have been unsuccessful at reaching the soon to be property owners whose number is listed on the vacate notice. They have never been able to get through. ABC 13, however, was able to reach one of them. The new owner said he is willing to help with any relocation assistance that he can offer them and is willing to give residents more time if they need. So that's a little light right there on that, but still at the same time, it's like, you know, you telling these people that they got to get out and you got to move. I mean, that just hurt. Like that hurt me. Just reading that just hurt, and it's just.
Yeah, I got a godmother that has that's been in third ward that stay in third ward all her whole adult all her whole life.
Yeah.
You know, right there on Scott, right there on Scott. And the last time I was on Scott was when I was helping my sister move in Midtown, and I just decided to go on Scott because I haven't been over there in a while since my TSU days. And man, it's like they got Starbucks there. They got the Metro Rail there. They got the athletic center where the U of H for the Cougars. They got it. I mean, it's a whole entirely different Scott that I remember back in early 2000. So I had that feeling that it's coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Same thing out for Hardy because I have in-laws there, and I see certain spots. Not all of them, but you can see that they got lofts and stuff that they starting to build there.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, it's just, yeah, it is sad. It's for the younger generation, they are able to pick up and just say, okay, well, we're gonna pick this spot to move. But it's like for my godmother, that's the same age as my mom, is 60. I think she's older than my mom. I think she's 70. And last time I heard, she was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Um, it's hard for them to move, bro. It's
Yeah.
hard for them to move.
And you done built your life somewhere, and then for someone to tell you have to pick up your whole life and
Yeah,
within a matter of days.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, like the one lady, like I've been in my place for like 10 years, and I'm moving by choice. But imagine somebody that's been there a lifetime, like
yeah.
20 plus, like the lady with 20 plus years. It's hard. That's hard
Yeah.
picking up your
Very
life, your
hard.
memories, and then having to also have the stresses of trying to find somewhere to stay during the pandemic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Just like that Vietnam vet said in the article, he was saying, "I've been there for like 10 years or so, and it's like you're there for a certain reason, you know.
Right.
Everything accommodates to you. It's easy access, and they say he in a wheelchair too, so he pretty much probably there with people that knows of him and can help him out. He in a wheelchair, and it just hurts your heart just hearing stuff like that and seeing that. So, hearts and prayers to people that have to go through that and deal with that. I really do hope that they land on their feet. I really hope they find a place that's nice and for them that accommodates them, because that's rough right there. That's
Yeah.
rough. Yeah, that's rough.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, it's they got some things going on around here,
Yeah. Agreed.
man. So on that note, on the acting up show, we gotta keep moving on. Like I said, hearts and prayers to them. I hope they everything works out for them. So I want to talk about Army Hammer. Y'all heard about what he did? Y'all know who Army Hammer is, right?
Who's that?
Is that the brand or is that the actor?
I know his name sound like the actual.
Arm and Hammer, yeah.
That's crazy. I'm gonna look up and see if that's his real name, but Army Hammer, man. So he's the actor. Let me see, what movie can I say? Have y'all seen oh man, uh Birds of Prey? Y'all seen Birds of Prey?
Yeah.
So the guy who played Black Mass, that's Army Hammer. And I did not like his portrayal of his character at all in that movie, but that's on another video.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that. So Army Hammer was dropped by WME, and I guess that's the agency he's with. And the reason why is, let me see, the article reads, Hammer last week exited the offer of Paramount Plus series about the making of The Godfather, and it says Army Hammer was dropped by WME. He's losing his agency, latest development of a career in free fall, and comes amid controversy over graphic messages he allegedly sent several women over social media. Ooh, boy, that Me Too movement, man, they ain't playing with you. They ain't gonna play with you. So the article continues. It says that last week, oh, I read that part, but before that, he was forced to resign from Lionsgate Action Romantic Comedy, which have paired him opposite Jennifer Lopez. Ooh, you've been J Lo, boy. I'm sorry, don't mind me.
Somebody
So, don't mind me. He was replaced by Josh Duhamel, replaced him in the movie. Hammer's string of exits came after the revelation of disturbing messages as yet unverified that were posted to an Instagram account run by a woman who said she had an affair with Hammer. Oh, it's getting spicy.
Oh, snap.
The messages contain graphic descriptions of sexual fantasies that include abuse and even, oh my God, cannibalism.
Cannibalism?
What?
What is going on? I must get a chance to read the full article. Like, I just saw it. I'm like, dude, what you doing, Army? And so,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
yes, indeed. You're like, bro, you really started to play into that Black Mass character, bro. So, I mean, and I must like the way you depicted that. But anyways, let me see. Several other women have since said they experienced similar exchanges with the Call Me By Your Name star. Hammer has denied allegations. Hammer has stayed mostly quiet on the industry maneuvers, but when leaving Shotgun, he said in a statement, "I'm not responding to this to this bullshit claims, but in light of the vicious and spurious online attacks against me, I cannot in good conscience now leave my children for 4 months. Wow. To shoot a film in the Dominican Republic. Lionsgate is supporting me in this, and I'm grateful to them for that."
Okay, so he played. I had to. Okay, so he played Lone Ranger.
He was a Lone Ranger as well too.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
got you.
I mean, he got a quite of a resume on him, man. But it's just the fact that, man, see the stuff like this, I ain't got no skills I ain't got nothing going on. But it scares me as an actor. Like when I get out there, and you could be the most clean cut dude, something false come out there, and it just mess up everything. I mean, just all that.
Cancel culture, man. It's they'll take somebody's word without any facts.
Yeah.
Just take it for what it is. Oh, you said he jumped off the moon.
And just,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
James
lies better. Yeah, the lies better than the truth.
Yeah, man. You could be the most clean cut dude, And then one little thing, I think that's another reason why I say when I break out the acting or whatever, dude, if I gotta go to Hollywood, Atlanta, New York, or whatever to film that,
Yeah.
and if they say, hey man, you wanna go to a party? No. I don't know. I step out a little bit, but
Yeah,
at the
gotta
same
step out a
time,
little bit. Gotta
yeah,
never.
I'll step out a little bit. Step just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just
Just
a
Beware,
little bit.
there's a dark side to every industry.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Every
is.
industry has a dark side, so it's just
Yeah,
about
it is.
how to
Yeah, man.
navigate it. You know.
Like, yeah, dude. I step out a little bit, but when something look crazy, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to like get a recording or something, keep it like in a like my own little file box or something, and keep it to myself, and just because think it's crazy, man, what goes on, and with Hollywood or just everywhere else, man.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Dude, as soon as you
I'm,
see,
I'm just in my I have a friend, everybody know I have a radio background,
yeah,
and I've seen some things, and you just gotta keep it to yourself. That's all I know. Everything has a dark side, so
yeah,
there's a good side, the bad side to it.
yeah, man. Like
Yeah,
it's
just gotta keep your head on straight and navigate through it, man.
like, like, hey
It's like,
Chris,
all
you
right, you know that SpongeBob meme. You gotta know when to be like, all right, I'm out.
right?
You gotta know that, all right, yeah, that's not my
Be
shit.
like, hey Chris, Mike, y'all saw what happened? Like, no, I ain't seen no.
I ain't see nothing.
I see no evil.
I
Hear
don't.
no evil.
Mm.
I know what that person's about. Like it's
Ain't none of my business.
right. I'm just here to get my check and go home to my family. That's all.
Call me Stevie. What?
I don't.
That'll be that. I mean, I think that's kind of like what I'm saying, man. Like, if like just in case you gotta protect yourself. So I'm saying, like, if I'm at a party and something go down, I'm saying, oh no, I'm getting up out of here. I gotta go. And I'm just like, hey man, James was here too. Nah, James wasn't. James left. That's what James did. That's what Chris, Mike, and James. Nah, we left
Yeah.
before y'all on some other stuff, man. So
I'll be
Yeah.
that person who like find out like what that
yeah,
happened.
right.
What? Shoot, get out of here.
they
Yeah.
did what?
Dang,
He did that?
I left
What?
before all that went down.
Yeah. Nah, I was in there just trying to get some food. They had some good chicken wings, and I stepped to the right. And when I saw, I mean, nah, I was in the kitchen the whole time eating. I don't know, but man. So, but speaking of him and people just messing up. Well, we don't know if that is internally true, even though they said several women came out. I'm pretty sure they'll it'll be discussed and be brought to light or whatever is going on. I hope he didn't do it because I'll mess up his own entire career. And then, like you said, he got kids.
Yeah.
So, and that's one thing for me. If you got,
But you know what though? Let's step aside of the person that did it. If prayers and heart and for people that went through it, the victims, because a lot of these things that go on, we always look at the person that did it. Like,
yeah,
oh, this man and did this. Oh, he did this and that and the third, and he was married and his kids and this and that and the third. But
yeah,
hey, man, we're not looking at the victims. The
yeah,
victims are the ones that went through it, and they have to go through counseling, and it's gonna
yeah,
mess them up through their life, So
yeah.
I mean, fuck, we
Very,
gotta
very,
we gotta start looking at these victims too, bro.
very true, man. On other news, speaking of, where is this guy at? That before we get to other stuff, where is it at? Where is it at? Yeah, I really don't know who this guy is. Uh, but I heard about it over the radio. I listen to country every once in a while. Like if the rodeo coming up, or I just in that country mood. I want to hear some good music. Sometimes country music, it's a different type of feel with country music sometimes. But this one right here is I don't know who this guy is. It says country music. What's his name? Morgan Wallen. Did y'all hear about that story?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. He said some racial remarks, and I mean the country world hit him with a storm. They his label dropped him, his management, I think.
Yeah,
Um, Country Music TV,
yeah.
he can't even be on there. So
It's, it's crazy because he pretty much he was going to be on SNL, and then I think he couldn't be on SNL because of something happened. I can't totally remember, but because he couldn't make it, it kind of made people become more aware of who he is,
Mhm.
which was helping his career out. And so he was supposed to be on SNL again, but then the allegation, to finally be on SNL. But this came out where, do y'all have that? I don't know how y'all have it, but my ex, she has that ring, the little doorknob thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where people, if somebody deliver a package or anybody get into any proximity of the area close to your door, or whatever, it'll go off, or it'll the camera show up, whatever. But he was nowhere near, like he wasn't really near the proximity of where the ring will pick up his location, whatever. And it was late at night. Him and his friends was pretty much going off, talking smack, talking shit or whatever. And I guess it was so loud, which is weird, that it carried over, and the ring pretty much turned on, and it recorded what they were talking about, and he dropped the N word. So when that happened, I guess he had so many moments where he came in late, drunk, and was arguing with his friends or yelling or playing around. I guess neighbors got tired of it and said, "Nah, man, they let it out to the public, messed up everything, bro, everything." So,
Dang.
and of course, once and you can blame it on the juice, blame it on alcohol. It is what it is. You came out and said it, you know.
Yep.
And with that being said, every time that happens, they want to come out afterwards and tweet or post about it. You got your fans that's gonna back you up, but nah, man, when you said it, you said it. It's done. It's done. So, white people, anybody that's not like, just don't say it. If you do not know by now, just eliminate that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Just eliminate it.
Just cut it out.
Just
yeah,
cut it
Think
out.
about it. Just don't say it.
yeah. Just don't say it. Yeah, don't like. I was like, all right, like I guess we're gonna have it out today. So don't do it. Don't mess up your whole entire life, man. Not everybody come back from it.
Nah, nah.
Man, there's some stuff going on in Hollywood, like always.
Hollywood.
Hollywood City. Man, see now you got me. We're gonna tackle this one first, because it just came out just yesterday, I believe. Nick Cannon hosting Wild and Out again, nearly 7 months after firing.
That's good. I'm glad he got his job back. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You know, just had to let things smooth over.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss a few babies, shake a few hands,
Mm-hmm.
get his job.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
Do y'all think that he should apologize?
Definitely for what yeah, it was warranted. It was warranted. I think it may have been an overreaction on the other side. Um, but it is what it is. You can't change the past, right?
Yeah, came out and said it, so it is what it is. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. But not sure what Nick gonna say, but I mean, he seemed like a person that's gonna stand by what he gonna stand by. I mean, hey, and like you said, it is what it is. Let me see the article says, well, this is wild. Nick, I'm on TMZ, so well, this is wild. Nick Cannon has his old job back hosting Wild and Out almost 7 months after Viacom CBS fired him over anti-Semitic remarks. Nick's set to return to VH1 show when season 16 resumes, because the network says he's not only apologized and taken responsibility for his comments, but he has also worked to educate himself and others through engagement with Jewish leaders and his platforms. Really? As reported, Viacom, the parent company of MTV and VH1, fired Nick last July after he made anti-Semitic remarks on his Cannon's Glass podcast. While talking with Professor Griff, formerly a Public Enemy, Nick said things like, "You can't be anti-Semitic when we are the Semitic people, when we are the same people who they want to be. That's our birthright. We are true Hebrews." So let's see what else does it says. Nick later apologized, and Viacom noted consulted with Rabbi Abraham Cooper, who said Nick was apologetic up front, but more importantly, he listened when Cooper explained how some of his perceived facts were actually hateful and harmful propaganda. Hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's a good. It's bridging the gap, bro.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what was say to hurt the next uh group of people, you know.
Right.
And for him to change it, that's good, you
Yeah.
know, and to understand it, because there are a lot of people that know that they saying something wrong about other race and they don't give a shit about it. That's why uh the Washington football team now, for years they've been known that Redskins was defensive. And when they took a poll and they said that only like 2% or 5% of the Native Americans felt like it was uh, a racist slur, but the other percent didn't care. That if that 5% felt like that was defensive to them, then they should change it. It don't matter if it's one person out of the group; they should change it because you are defending that person. But you know that's cool. Shout out to Nick for that because it's bridging the gap. Because
Yeah.
you know he could have just said "fuck it," I'm just gonna start my own thing or whatever. But he never mend that relationship, and that's what it has to be about in order for us to move on past racism.
Yeah, he went out and did the work. He educated himself.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He
exactly.
sought out, to gain understanding and perspective. A lot of races, they don't care to gain that education or understanding, and so they
Exactly.
see things through his
Exactly.
prism. So he went and sought that perspective and that understanding.
Mm-hmm.
He did the
And
work, so he definitely deserves to get his show back because his show is too big for the culture. You
mm-hmm.
know, that platform launched so many careers, man. Like,
Yeah.
so it'll be good to get that back, just to have
Yeah.
something to laugh at. You know.
Yeah, we need laughter in the world, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to the people that work with Nick Cannon as well, like people that like DC Young Fly, Chico, Justinina,
Everybody.
all of them for staying on his side and not taking because what everybody was saying, because people come to the side and say, like they said, they came to DC Young Fly and everybody else and was like, hey, we want you to do this without Nick Cannon. And they was like, no, I can't do
No.
this without my guy. So shout out to them for having that loyalty.
Yep.
And this also want to sing healing power out to Nick because he got COVID.
Oh wow.
And so like for the first few, yeah, I know he deals. I forgot what sickness he has. So I know
Yeah.
for the first few episodes of the new season of Masked Singer, I think his Niecy Nash is going to be taking over the hosting duties till he comes back.
Gotcha.
So wish him well and that he recovers from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and another thing about all, wishing he recovers for that and everything, and with that as well, man. But it's for him to, like you said, Chris, like him to educate himself, and for them to keep tabs on it. I think that's another thing right there. Like, even though we just talked about homie came out and said the N word and everything, we all know that by now that just don't say it, just eliminate it, and and as of like just period, educate yourself first before you fully come out and speak on something, and that's something that we all got to get better at. But there are just some things that just be so hurtful that you might not be able to come back from it, and your career that's a wrap.
Down bad.
Yeah, so gotta. That's all I always say. Freedom of speech ain't really free because you're gonna pay for it some kind of way depending on what you say. So
Yep.
got to be more careful. So good job, Nick. Good job. So
And shouts out to what's her name, Niecy Nash.
I think it's Niecy Nash that's going to
Yeah,
be
Niecy Nash.
yeah.
Shout out to her. That's my cousin.
Really?
No.
Fiction, like man, that's my cousin right there.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Oh,
he really told it. Who had me believing that? I'm like, what? Come on the show.
Man, that's your
No.
cousin, man.
No.
Day, is that your cousin?
Can I get a cameo? Can I get a little small part on what's that, clause?
Yeah, Claus, can I just be the person delivering the beauty supply products and dip this
today?
Right.
here, and then I make a whole scene of it.
I want y'all food.
Yeah.
You got no line. I just want to say something.
I just want to say something.
I just want to say something.
I walked from here.
Oh my God.
Man, it's hot today. That's all I need.
Yep.
Just one line.
Oh my gosh, too hilarious, man. Oh man, and other news, man. How how excited are y'all about Blade, the movie that's coming out in the
Very much
next upcoming
so.
years?
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
looking
gonna
forward
be.
to it.
I'm looking forward to it too, man.
You know,
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know because Blade was the movie that really helped Marvel get to where it is today.
Hmm.
Really?
Back in the day, because yeah, when they put that out, that kind of saved them and when they was kind of at their lowest,
Yeah.
you know,
Very true.
and it did good and put them on the map, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of people got to understand Marvel went bankrupt. Like Marvel
Yeah.
was like down bad. DC, I think, yeah, I think it was DC that was up because they had a lot of Superman movies. But then again, the superhero comic book era wasn't as high it was now. But
Yeah.
Marvel was really down bad. So Marvel is really seeing all of the fruits of their labor right now.
Yeah. They came a long way, man, from Stan being told that anybody gonna like this to him. Boy, legacy is outrageous. It's amazing. but
Oh yeah, you done with the Blade? What you got something new? They got a
oh
trailer or something or what?
oh well, no,
No,
I'm
no,
about to just pretty much say I wish it. Oh, dude, I wish it was, man. But this is other good news. How is progressing moving forward? So, pretty much saying that Deadline has confirmed that playwright Stacy, sorry if I butcher your name, sweetheart, Stacy Osei, it's spelled Osei,
hmm
Kufor, Kufffour. I'm not sure how to say it, but Stacy
close
has
enough.
signed on to pen the Blade reboot from Disney and Marvel. The two-time Oscar winner actor Mahershala Ali will be stepping into the role for the titular character. They have vampire, half mortal hero. No director has been announced, but they got a writer for it, which is dope. Marvel had no comment. Oh, sir. Stacy becomes the first black woman to pen a Marvel movie following the news of Nia DaCosta being tapped to helm Captain Marvel 2, making her the studio's first black woman director. Stacy is also has writing credits including HBO's Watchmen, Amazon's Hunters, and the Hulu series Pen 15, for which she earned an Emmy nom for outstanding writing for a comedy series. So that's this is huge for Marvel. This is dope because I did a article, I did a video not too long ago saying how Marvel going forward, Marvel wants to bring in more diverse color into it, and also highlight, bring in more women for their films and everything, which is why they got the Black Widow, the Shuri, and the Captain Marvel and all that. So and Shang Chi, and the Miles Morales and all that. So it's dope that they bring in the very first black female writer to write Blade. They haven't found a director yet, like it says in the article, but it's a good step forward in the right direction.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how they do it.
Shout out to what's the new Captain America? I can't think of his name.
Oh, Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, because
Yeah,
I remember he really when he back a few I forgot when, but he called them out on not having enough diversity just behind the scenes. So it's good to see that they're taking those steps
Yeah.
and hiring more, writers and directors behind the scenes. Because a
hmm,
lot of times, especially when it comes to our stories, we'll see us in front of the camera, but not behind the camera.
yeah.
And so
Yeah. That's what's up.
it's a good
I
step.
love it. I love that, man. How I think this Blade gonna look, man? I mean, I love Mahershala Ali, but Wesley was that guy, man, for Blade, bro.
And
Yeah.
I know he can act. If he brings what he brought to Luke Cage,
I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie. I was kind of like, oh man, because I love Wesley for that part.
yeah,
But when I found out that they got um this guy to do it, I can't pronounce
Mahershala Ali.
Marshall Ali.
Yeah,
That's how
or
you
you
say
can
it?
say
Okay.
Ali.
Ali.
There you,
Yeah.
there you go.
Found out that they got Ali
Yeah,
to do it. I said, okay, now I see where they're going.
yeah,
You know, Marvel. I think Marvel gets a lot of people opinions and they take it under consideration. Like they
mm,
really take it under consideration. You understand what I'm saying? Because it fits. Everything fits. I don't see anything that they did wrong. Like, why would they do that? Or why would they do that? It
yeah,
fits. So it's not just one person that's just doing all of this. It's like it's a group
yeah,
yeah,
thing because everything fits on what they do. Like the diversity with women and other colors and other nationalities, they bringing everyone in together in this, and they like, okay, we're gonna hear this person out, give them an opportunity, and it's working for them. It's working for them, and and more people need to just do that. Things it'll be a lot better in the entertainment industry. It's like Marvel just can't be the only giant to do it. It's a lot of other people that have to go along doing it too. It's the same thing in sports too. Same thing in sports. If you break it down.
Yeah, man.
The Texans. Oh, we ain't on that now. We
had to.
Oh my God.
Maybe the McNair's need to sell their team to Marvel.
I'm saying, man, hey, they might as well. Disney and Mickey Mouse, you know, they taking over everything else. So you might as well sell to somebody who know what they're doing.
You know?
My God, but also another side note, shout out to Ryan Coogler, Fruitville Station, Black Panther 2, Creed, you know, other films he created. They're going to bring. I'm excited, like, dude, like I'm like, yes, they're making a Wakanda series for Disney Plus.
Yeah,
and you know they give him the keys, and I love it. I don't know what it's gonna be about, what characters they're gonna put into it, but I love it. I think it's dope. So I'm just like, how can you get us three in the Jabari tribe or with the or something, man?
I can do all that.
Yeah,
Chris, you'll fit good with the gorilla tribe.
Yeah, the Jabari.
The cute dogs, that's what I call them.
You'll fit good with that tribe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me, I just come in there as like, you know, just giving like the queen some tea or something, sit it down, and then walk out, you know.
Where Angela at?
Yeah.
Walking where Angela Bassett at, man.
Yeah.
Let me just give you put something on my hands, put a platter on my hands so I give it to the queen, bro.
Yeah, give it to the queen and then just dip.
I'm saying, man, but it's real cool that they're doing it. I mean, I'm curious what they're gonna do. Are they gonna like show some of, because I know they in Black Panther in the first one they showed the ending where they went to Compton or whatever, to the hood or whatever, to LA, and they building up a school over there to help out, you know, the area and everything, which I love that they did that as well too. So there's just so many things they can do with it. You know, I'm excited to see what they do for Disney Plus. So
I wonder if, well, they said they weren't going to recast T'Challa. So I wonder if they can still bring Storm into it some kind of way, just maybe another Black Panther from a different multiverse. You know,
I'm curious about that as well too.
I really wanted to see Black Panther and Storm. I really, really wanted to see that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man, I would love that. I would love that, man. But since we talk about Marvel, let's go ahead and do this, and we can move on to the other stuff in the Critics Corner. I have not watched WandaVision yet. Shame on me.
Let me be dramatic.
Usually I'm on right when it comes out. Boom! I'm right there on it. But man, so it's been spoilers all around social media and everything. But I want to hear from y'all. What happened? Tell me what happened.
Well, let's say, long story short, the ending, not the whole story, the ending.
The ending was the shit.
Gotcha.
Like, you see your shirt you got on?
Yeah.
Somebody made a cameo at the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How much was it, Chris? You said it was a $7.17 million cameo.
Like $71 million.
$71 million cameo.
$71 million cameo. That's
you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get me in Disney now, bro.
Pretty much.
What can
$71 million for Disney is like 71,000.
Oh, I got that. Oh, fine. We're gonna make that back in.
Or $71.
Oh gosh,
I don't think it's been a time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like watching these Marvel shows, it's like it has me feeling like a kid. Like we used to wait to see when the next Power Rangers is coming out. You just like, oh, the new one came out this.
Right.
So I'm talking about Friday morning. I'm like, before I even go to work, okay, let me see what WandaVision talking about.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Yep.
Man, well, it's been fun. So I enjoy it. Some people say it's too slow. Nah, man, you got to enjoy the story and how they set. And it's so crazy how they set everything up, man. Like it's so like right when the show starts, it's something going on right there. To it could be an Easter egg, and it's just I appreciate them for doing it. It's like every
I rewatched it. I rewatched it with my wife because she didn't. I don't like watching TV shows with her because she likes to go to sleep. And then if she take too long, like the Mandalorian, I just said, man, I ain't gonna wait for you. I'm just gonna finish it. So, when we started watching this, I told her, I said we gotta watch it from the beginning, of course, because she never seen one episode. So as I'm watching it along with her, it started. The first episode started off really really slow, and I could tell in her eyes it was like, damn, it's really just dragging along. But
yeah.
then towards the end, it got interesting, and then it just escalated from there. And like this new episode, James, when you watch it, it's drama filled. Like
Okay.
it's drama filled, bro. Like yeah, they get
Okay.
they get into the meat of it. And you said it's like 11 episodes, so this is the fifth. So it's 6 more episodes to go.
Gotcha.
Then after that, they start the next one, which is Winter Soldier and
I'm sorry.
Falcon and the Winter
Yeah,
Soldier.
I'm looking forward to
So
that too.
yeah, Disney got it going on. Like I had told when my wife was talking, it was like, man, after Thanos, it's like, what more can you do? Then when you found out that they was going to Disney Plus with the TV shows, I'm not a fan of TV shows
Yeah.
because DC has a shitload of TV shows that I have not watched one. And
Yeah.
I'm like, nah,
The only the only thing with DC TV show, only the ones on CW I think are really they have their own universe. That's those
Yeah.
ones I can get with. Like the
Yeah.
Flash, Flash is amazing.
Yeah.
Like yeah, Flash, but
I fell off on it too. I ain't gonna lie. I fell off on it. I gotta get back into them. But yeah, man.
I tried watching the Arrow. Arrow was I just can't get into it. I like DC's animated series. I like
Yeah.
that
The
that is
straight to
dope.
the straight to
Yeah.
DVD releases, they
DC,
do a better job with that.
Yeah, they do.
yeah,
Arrow was good when it first started off, and then it kind of went up and down.
I never got into that one. But
It was it it was good when, like I said, it was good when it first started off, and then kind of went up and down a little bit.
yeah, I think
And but I still watched it. I gotta watch the last and final season, even though I know what happened.
yeah, I think
But
what helped DC with their Flash because they have really good quality actors
yeah,
that's in there. So like from that first season was probably their best season to me ever. But
yeah,
it's still a solid like show. The acting is really good because they have
yeah.
better actors I think on that show.
Mhm.
In my opinion. But someone
That's what
I forgot what actor was saying that they were talking about you all, y'all how people been so harsh on the first few episodes of WandaVision and some of them
Yeah.
gave up before they seen it develop. It was like, well, you're so hard on this, but you're waiting on this Snyder cut. That's pretty much
That's true. I've been waiting on the fucking Snyder cut. I've been
like,
waiting on that.
like
We
you're not
all
giving
like
WandaVision a chance, but you're waiting on this Snyder cut. Like how much better can it really be, you know?
pretty much.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to that Snyder cut too, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that Snyder cut is gonna be the one, bro. I think that's gonna be one because I seen Superman versus Batman again, but this time it was the deluxe edition,
Mhm.
and it was like, yeah, it was better than the first one. It really
Mm.
was. It was
They
better
got to
than the
prove
first
me
one.
wrong. I gotta see for myself.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting for it, but I
Yeah.
don't know if it's gonna be a series or not. It might be or not. I don't know for sure. I might be wrong, but yeah, I think it's gonna be okay, bro.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
I
Y'all,
don't know. This is DC though.
The bar is set very low.
swing and a miss, man. They just man, they got to go for it because
Like I said,
they need something. They need something.
they
I
need
think
whoever write their TV shows on the CW,
yeah.
especially on the Flash. They need to write the movies, and whoever doing the other stuff need to just get kicked out.
Man, me and my homeboy was talking about that. Whoever do the straight to DVD animations,
Hmm.
you need to just go ahead and get them
Get them to
and
die.
do it for their films because they know what they're doing and
They,
they like
they
just
selling themselves short.
I'm telling you.
I mean, because
not
think
not a
about it,
lot of people like Wonder Woman. I liked the Wonder Woman. It was
that
alright.
ending of the last Wonder Woman.
Yeah, the last one.
That ending, it was kind of weak, bro, to me. personally.
I got
That was kind of like, why don't you just wish it away and we'll see what happens. Wait, there's no defeat here. There's just like what punishment does the bad guy get?
He walked off. He said, I
I
reclaim
renounce.
my wish. I renounce my wish. And he left. I gotta go see my son.
Who's my son?
All you saw was elbows and asses, and he was gone.
Nothing. This dude was in the White House, had the president all kind of messed up, and he just gets to walk away.
Oh man, like little boy, where's your mama at, boy? It could have been better than what it was. The first 20 minutes, the 25 minutes, it started off good. Then when what's the name came through, Chris Pine character, I was like, well, how that? I'm like, that's confusing. But
We're not even gonna talk about how he hijacked somebody's body. Like he can't even remember. He can't remember sleeping with Wonder Woman. What?
That's Wonder Woman. I'm gonna remember this, boy.
I got with you. What?
I would have thought that. Nah, we're not gonna renounce me. We're gonna find another way. We're gonna find another way. If she was with it, then I'm with it too. You don't want to renounce me, then I don't want to renounce myself too. Fuck
what if
that.
Wonder Woman ended up? Now this is my imagination. Now, what if Wonder Woman ended up pregnant? It's your baby. Wait, what? Do I know you?
Who are you?
I just seen you on the street one time and said, "Hey, that was it."
I ain't much think about it like that. That is hilarious. Like, hey, you that guy I slept? No, you're not.
Like, well, it wasn't you, but it was you. Like, what? Get your crazy
like, lady. I have no idea. You on that shit? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Let's see, you renounced his child support then.
Oh man. I got something for you.
Well, we hard. We hard.
No, that's hilarious, bro. I was about to touch on this article right here. Idris Elba and his wife to develop an anime series about Afrofuturism. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
They talking about putting on that. So this article says Idris Elba and his wife, Sabrina Elba, are joining forces to executive produce an Afrofuturistic anime series. Dantai will be produced by Idris Green Door Pictures and Sabrina's Pink Towel Pictures. The show is described as an Afrofuturistic sci-fi series set in a city where the rise of biotechnology has created an ever-widening gap between the haves and the have-nots. Oh, sounds pretty interesting. And we'll pick up when two rising stars from each side of this divide are pitted against each other in a story that will ultimately explore equality and kinship within a corrupt society. The couple spoke about the special project in the press release. We're really excited to be announcing this deal on our first anime. We're both fans of the genre and see a huge opportunity to create something unique for a powerhouse like Crunchyroll. The story of Dantai is our first collaboration as producers together and is one that is close to our hearts. Dude, that's dope. I love that. Because
Afrofuturism is definitely something that's getting more and more acknowledgement in today's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I'm looking it up right now. I have someone I met before. I think her name was Miss Seconda, but she has a podcast where they really went into depth about like Afrofuturism.
Yeah.
And its representation, in public spotlight. So that's definitely something that's can't think of the podcast, but if I could, I'll tell you. But it's definitely something worth exploring. I'm intrigued by it, because it's really like looking at us in those those spaces of like technology, like kind of like how Shure's like the futuristic, it was kind of very smart. It's like those whole like just alien planet type, so it's just taking us into like all kind of different stuff. So excuse me if I don't have the definition down quite right, but I have an idea of what it is. Like it's pretty interesting. If y'all get a chance, look up what Afrofuturism is. It's definitely something that's very interesting.
I gotta study up on that because this is my first time hearing about it. Yeah. I do like the fact that we do need to have more black anime shows, movies, because Afro Samurai was just the best. Yeah, and Samuel Jackson did a great job with that.
I love that one too.
That was out of the box for him.
Yeah.
to do. But that was cool.
Yeah.
I like Afro Samurai. And yeah, we need that because we all grew up on you know, Dragon Ball Z. I
Yeah.
remember I liked the Cowboy Bebop too.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop was pretty cool.
Shout out to that podcast was the Replay Podcast.
Replay
So
podcast.
check them
Nice.
out on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's dope too, man. It's like you said. I mean, who else brought it to a lot of people? To the Aaron McGruger with Boondocks, mixing anime with the black with black people and everything. I thought that was dope. How they blended that. He brought two loves and politics and everything with it. That was dope. I know they're still trying to work on that as well too. But I don't know how. I mean, that's another story. But it was just dope seeing your people of your skin color, what we do,
Because we only
and
represent
yeah, representation.
underrepresented in that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's definitely something that is definitely on the rise. So I'm
yeah,
very intrigued, and it's good to hear that because I just remember
yeah,
listening to that podcast and having that conversation um, with her about that whole thing dynamic, and so I'm good to hear that.
Mm-hmm. That's
that's
what's up,
dope.
bro.
I love that, man. Before we leave Critics Corner, I know this have nothing to do with the Critics Corner, but the boy Jeff Bezos, man, y'all heard about what he did?
Yeah, step down from Amazon.
The boy, something take a step down.
He made his money.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
He made his
he still
money.
owns the company. He's just not doing the CEO work no more. Like let the little
He
people do that work now.
yeah, he's a
yeah,
chairman,
But
so he's
yeah,
still there. He's still making
it's
it.
still his company. It's just he
Still
don't
his
have to do
company.
run the
yeah.
day-to-day operations. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says, what here it is right here. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos will leave his post later this year, turning the helm over to the company's top cloud executive, Andy Jassy. I guess that's how you pronounce his last name.
Mhm.
According to an announcement Tuesday, Bezos will transition to executive chairman of Amazon's board. Bezos, he 57? I didn't know that. Founded Amazon in 1994 and has since morphed the one-time online bookstore into a mega retailer with global reach in a slew of different categories, from gadgets to groceries to streaming. Amazon surpassed a 1 trillion market cap under Bezos' leadership in January of last year. It's now more worth more than 1.6 trillion. Woo.
Mm.
The company had kept its succession plans quiet, though onlookers speculated that either Jesse or Jeff Wilke, I guess that's how you pronounce that name, CEO of Amazon's worldwide consumer business, would be Bezos' eventual successor. In August, Amazon announced Wilke will retire in 2021. Jesse, who is 53, will become CEO in the third quarter.
Hmm.
Man,
So
let me
they
see.
got an interim, and then he gonna replace the other guy. So they both
Man,
get the.
I'm
He gonna
saying,
make a lot of money in them few months.
my,
That, that man company is about as old as my truck. 94.
man, I'm saying, man, dude, it's crazy. But I mean, shout out to Jeff Bezos. If you want to, Jeff, send the Acting Up crews, some coins or something, man.
Yeah.
We need an extra stimulus package.
Amazon got its peak doing this COVID, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like it just shot up and it never stopped. It never stopped, never came down at all. I mean, as soon as the pandemic hit, it went up, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could have a time machine. Just tell my mom and dad, hey, could y'all invest in Amazon 1990? Put
Right,
everything you got into this one stock. Trust me.
You
man.
know,
How
Ludacris
much you think?
investing in a Ring camera.
He did.
He invest in that too.
Not Ludacris, Nas.
Nah, yeah,
Nas. He invested in the Ring camera. He
yeah,
invested in that and something else too.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
that we use every day. It's like fuck, man.
Yeah, I just heard about that Nas thing too. A couple weeks ago. I'm like, dude, he making the right moves, man. And he's still rapping. I mean, yes,
No,
I like Nas though, man.
you know,
He's still
it's
out
all
there.
about the taking those risks at the right time. Like I'm
Yeah,
invested in this network. They yeah, I'll tell you about that off camera. But I
gotcha.
invested in this. I bought about 20 shares in them. May buy some more, and it's a long play. So we'll see what happens.
Hey man, go for it, man. That's what you got to do.
Speaking about that, yeah, we're gonna talk off camera.
Yeah. Can't get it all the way.
Yeah, we can't give it all the way. Hey,
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So since we go ahead and get into the music thing real quick, man, y'all heard what the game? I like the game. The documentary and all that, that was good. But there are some times where you just got to tell yourself, man. Well, I mean, if you're confident in your abilities, you're confident in your abilities.
True.
The game and Kendrick Lamar. Who do y'all think is the best?
Kendrick Lamar. Duh.
Kendrick Lamar, yeah. The game said, yeah. Go, Mike. What about yourself?
I'm not gonna lie. When you first said that, I'm like, man, and lost his damn mind. but if you listen to the game, I'm not saying that he's better than Kendrick Lamar. But if you listen to the game's music, like besides the hits, just listen to like an album. To me, honestly, his best album, in my opinion, is Devil's Advocate. And that was a very strong comeback because if you can remember, when he came out with the documentary, he was with 50 Cent. He wasn't signed to G Unit, but he was still clicking up with them. They had a fallout, which causes Dr. Dre to have a fallout with him. So the Doctor's Advocate was his comeback. Although he wasn't down, but it was like, what you gonna do when you don't have that machine, that giant Dr. Dre and all those guys behind you?
Yeah,
he came back strong on that one, and it did pretty good. I think it went platinum.
I think it did too.
Yeah. So long story short, Game has it, bro. He has it. He does. He definitely has it. His lyrical, he does shout outs. Like he does that shout out, and he brings people names into his raps in a negative way and in a good way too, but it all depends on how he approaches a beat. But like I said, at the end of the day, Game still brings it. He brings it. Is it up there with Kendrick Lamar? I don't think so. Is he better than Kendrick Lamar? No. But is he in that same area? Yeah, I have to give it to him on that, bro. Would I say he's in competition with Kendrick Lamar? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't give him that Kendrick Lamar status, but I will say he's up there. I know I said he wasn't, but he is up there. I have to give it to the Game.
Yeah, I gotta like same here because like I think what it is that not everybody heard the Game for a good minute and like, man, Game, man, no, man, you gotta give people their flowers, man. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Game ain't no slouch, man.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He got flow.
Oh yeah,
credit on that, but I think I give Kendrick the edge in that aspect still though.
Yeah, I do like Kendrick.
Absolutely. I give him that.
Yeah.
Now, other new music that came out, Freddie Gibbs dropped a new single with Schoolboy Q. Cardi B, she got a new record and video called Up. They say it's jamming. I haven't heard it yet. I'm gonna check it out. And, Chris Brown featuring G-Eazy and Mark Morrison, they got a new single out as well. And who else?
Moneybagg Yo just dropped a song. I like it. It's in Time. Yeah, let's call it Time.
T Grizzly dropped a single as well.
Yeah, T Grizzly going ham. His brother just got locked up again.
Again?
Yeah. That Moneybagg song that he dropped is that single is Time Today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's doing good. It's doing good on Apple. I think it's number 1.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And then lastly, Vic Mensa, Chance, and Wyclef got a new single out too called Shelter. So some of the new releases, new music. Definitely want to check out the Cardi. And then didn't Megan and the baby drop they video for Cry Baby?
Yeah, they dropped it off.
I haven't seen it yet, but a lot of people talking about it because I had a girl ask me, "Have you seen Cry Baby?" I was like, "Well, I guess I should check it out."
Yeah, it's so many people gotta check out. Speaking of Megan, she helped surprise a frontline nurse mother of 5 with $50K.
I ain't mad at it. Yeah.
Man, thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Big shout out to Megan Stallion for doing that. I know like a lot of people talk about Megan Stallion and her lyrics sound the same and everything, but she doing some good things, man. I can't do nothing but give credit where credit is due. You know, she's from the H. She representing. Um, she's going to school while she's still rapping, and you know, she's a lot of people like her. I
Yeah.
mean, despite what that little incident with her getting shot in the foot or whatever, that is what it is. I mean, hey, I don't. They still dealing with that. But I got the fact that she did that, helping somebody out with that's and a mother of 5, bro.
Hmm.
Drop 50K. I'm talking about that. If that mother, and then my mama is actually a nurse too. So there's ways that she set her up for life if she uses her finances that the right way. So
Yeah.
yeah, big shout out to Meg for doing something like that, man.
In other news, not to swear away from Megan, but it was a topic that I wanted to get into about this diamond implanting in your face.
Oh Lord. That's
Oh
all
man.
cap one. Go, no, go ahead. Go.
Okay. Now check this out. All right, I take away a lot from this. Shout out to Sauce Walker. I fuck with Sauce Walker. Man, the reason being is his music. I like some of his songs, but Sauce Walker grew up in a time in Houston where the music. I remember at one point, me and Chris and I'm not gonna mention his name, but me and Chris was we was trying to rap, and we was like, man, we want to be rappers, we this and that and the third, and Houston just don't get along with other rappers. We don't work together. We don't work together. We don't do good in music like the Atlanta scene. Everybody want to put the Atlanta scene up to a pedestal. Like everybody works together, this and that and the third, in which they do, But it's just like Houston had that stigma that we don't all get along, work together, or whatever. And back to Sauce Walker, and the point that I'm trying to make is that he's breaking that. Like he working with everybody and putting everybody on, So back to what to me, when he put the diamond in his face, right? I said to myself that I said, man, that looked very stupid. But he started it in my eyes. He started it. Yeah, I think his diamond is worth 125, yeah. 250,000 in his face, that diamond. So, but like I said, the one thing about Sauce Walker that I like is he's innovative. He starts his own, he has his own wave. Wasn't nobody really talking about Sauce until he came out.
Yeah.
And the whole TSF really, now they take the wave, and he brought it to the forefront. Like, man, they be taking Houston slang, they be taking this and that and the third, because everybody sip drink now. We all know where that shit came from. Back in the day, they used to make fun of us. Oh, y'all putting Robitussin in Sprite and all of this and that and the third. Now everybody's doing it.
The boy Homer Simpson, bro, had that flaming Homer.
So when I seen that, what he did, and Sauce Walker is funny, man. He's funny, man. He has me cracking up laughing every single time. That guy's hilarious. And he seems like a cool, genuine person. He really cares about people and putting them on. And that's what really matters at the end of the day.
Right.
So with all that said, I said to myself, somebody's gonna copy that.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna put that. Because at this time in entertainment and rap, like Sauce Walker made his own wave, everybody else want to follow the next person. Everybody else got this car. Everybody else got this AP. Everybody else got this and that and the third. Everybody else got this jury and they doing this and that. Blah, 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 blah. And some people, they get together, they date this person just so that they can get the clout for it. And he said that. He said that in the video. He said, what you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do now? You gonna put it in your cheekbone? What you gonna do? You gonna implant it in your bone? What you gonna do? You gonna put a diamond on top of your head like you an avatar? Like that. And I shit you not. He made that video 2 months, like 2 months or 3 months ago. And look what happened. Lil Uzi come through with the biggest fucking diamond. Like $24 million pink diamond, bro, in his forehead.
I was trying to call all cap on Uzi because his net worth is about 16 million, right? So, but according to the report of wealthy gorilla Uzi Vert's net worth, is around 16 million, but it was also reported that in the span of 1 year from 2017 to September 2018, at the time 26-year-old gained about 20 million with the help of live shows and streaming. And so he said had been saving, to do that exact thing. So, but I don't know. I still think it's some cap. I don't know.
Let's do this, man.
I don't know if that's 24 million. It's a stupid million, regardless.
24 million.
Whatever his jeweler was like, what? You want to do what?
Okay. Like, all right, as long as you pay me.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, man.
I mean, fuck, man. I mean, it working out fine with like I said, with Walt, because Walt got it in his, and it ain't moved.
What in the? I don't watch the Infinity War. And I'm the Vision head. Didn't you not see how that ended?
Yeah,
he's a rapper.
I'm like, dude.
Well, Uzi put it in there. That bitch started bleeding.
Yeah.
All he got to do is walk through the club one time, and he.
Dude, like, oh, this that dude with the diamond on his foot. Hold on, nigga. I got you. That's what I sound like, dude. Did you not see how that ended? It didn't end well for. We just saw what happened to Vision on episode 4 of the end result. If you turn gray, that's not a good look for you, man. You're over to look like a damn Pokemon from damn. What's the evolved form of Eevee, Espeon and shit with the little diamond and shit in your forehead, bro.
Man, listen, I'm the last person to tell anybody what to do with their hard-earned working money. They ain't saying that these rappers don't work hard for their money, bro. Yeah. But man, $24 million, nah.
You could have deal with that.
Something else you could deal with that. Some people would say the same thing about Walker, but man, listen, when you are the first one to start it, it's like it fits well with it's that second person that get fucked all the time. The first person come out, it's like a few why you did that, but then it's like, okay, it fit for you. But then when that second person do it, it's like, bro,
you just went left. But then again, remember when Wayne started doing like hardcore face tattoos back in the day?
That's what I'm saying.
They look at everybody now, it's like that's like regular to get a face tattoo for some people, So yeah, I hope it doesn't start something. I hope it don't start nothing.
It will. That's the sad part about it.
And the one thing about these face tattoos, I have seen some rappers trying to get that shit removed. I saw Soulja Boy get some of his removed. That's his comedian that I follow on Instagram. He was doing sessions, because it's sessions, bro. You have to get things removed. He got one on his forehead, and he's trying to get them removed. Because
Birdman. I guess Tony Braxton was like, "Nah, I ain't marrying you with this." So he started to get his stuff removed.
Yeah, Birdman got that big star on the top of his head. He trying to get. Man, that shit is painful, bro. Painful, and it's very expensive.
What happened to that girl from Love Ray J? Danger. Had that little leopard or whatever on her. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What she is.
How she doing in life?
I'm curious. I'm very curious about that.
Like, what do you do after? At least she was on the Love of Ray J. What happened to the girls that was on For the Flavor of Love? The only one I know is doing good was Bucky, which is Shay from Love and Hip Hop.
You know who was the best one to me? Hoops was so fine, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I met Hoops before.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That thing's real right there.
Did you get a hug or something? Like, man,
I got a hug. I got a picture in that thing.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, he sent it to me. He's like, man, I met Hoops.
Just go look on my Facebook. You check it out.
But yeah, I got you.
That thing real.
He said that thing real. I know what's the name. New York. She not. I don't know. It's a lot. Whatever. That was an era of VH1. We was really heavy, boy. I was
like these women on TV. I think that's what it was, because that set it off. Flavor Flav. Like all these pretty ladies want to throw themselves in Flavor Flav.
I'm like,
what am I doing wrong in my life?
Right?
Lord, tell me.
Please tell me.
I must be.
I could have sworn. I said, man, Flavor Flav ain't doing nothing with them. The fuck? Flavor Flav ain't doing nothing with them.
Like a little kid, they ain't now.
Man, I was like, man, Flav, you the most luckiest man to be in the house of all these beautiful women.
Okay, we're going left. We're going too far left.
Yeah. Okay. So Anyways, The Weeknd is performing at the show that we will not speak of because none of our teams are playing. But also joining him, it says The Weeknd promises to give a PG-rated Super Bowl halftime show. He said, "I'll try my best." But also joining him is for the post Super Bowl show. You have Alicia Keys, Miley Cyrus, Luke Bryan, and there are some more that's going to be heading there. So, yeah,
She's still trying to stay up in there, huh?
yeah, hey man,
She just pop up on random performances. I mean, like,
yeah, she's just there.
like, yeah.
I believe The Weeknd can hold it down itself, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock Nation produced event, which will be hosted by Tiffany Haddish. Go ahead, Tiffany. Happy for you.
Tiff.
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, she just dropped season 2 of They Ready.
Oh yeah, that is on Netflix. That's
With,
right.
Godfrey is one of the people. I forgot. I don't know too much know about the other ones. Tony Woods. I know a little bit about him. And but she just dropped season 2. But
That's what's up. Godfrey be going hard on people on IG, bro.
Man, Godfrey go hard, bro.
I like Godfrey.
Godfrey here.
Yeah.
getting his just due.
It says the feature performances will be by Alicia Keys, Brandy Carly. I'm not sure what that is. So sorry about that. Brittany Howard, Christina Aguilera, Eric Church, her is going to be on there. Jasmine Sullivan, Luke Bryan, Miley Cyrus. It will be able to be streamed on various platforms, including today's mix on iHeartRadio. So yeah, they got, man. I'm trying to think who. Well, I can't much remember who was the best person that for the halftime show. I know Prince was.
Prince. No, it was Prince, bro. It was Prince. It was Prince. It was Prince and God, because God had a hand in that performance. I remember that performance, and honestly, I think it was in Miami or Tampa Bay, but I know it was in Florida. I think it was in Miami. It was the Bears versus the Colts. Peyton Manning and Rex Grossman's Bears. Bro, when I tell you Prince got on there and he performed, and his last song that he performed was Purple Rain. And towards the end of that song, where it was breaking it down, Purple Rain, then they started to ooh, it started to rain, bro. It started to rain like on cue. It was like he did that on purpose. And then the whole stadium turned purple. And as the rain was falling down, it started to turn purple. Prince killed that shit, bro.
For me, I feel like it was Michael, the ongoing debate, Michael versus Prince. But for Michael, I remember as a kid, Michael was like on top of the billboard by the stands, and then the magic, and he's on stage, and did what Michael do.
Bro, I'm telling you, them two right there, I would not. My man, little story beside going. My dad. This has nothing to do. Well, it kind of does, kind of doesn't. But my dad had a little scenario for me that he was talking about. It's a skit that I could have made, and he said, let's say, for example, you get off from work, you've been working all day or whatever, but you and your wife or whatever about to go to this concert. Who in this concert, you got Earth, Wind, and Fire opening up. And you finna go to NRG. Earth, Wind, and Fire as the openers.
Dang.
And then you have Prince and Michael Jackson. Who gonna open for out of them two, Prince and Michael Jackson? Who gonna open? Who gonna close? And I said, I cannot shoot. Yeah, he said, you already know they're gonna be right there battling it out, and that'll be like the greatest show ever.
Need like the best of both worlds type of tour.
Prince is going to close. Mike, you go first.
I can make a case for both. Yeah.
Bro, but put both of them on stage at the same time and have them battle, because
that's never gonna work. Because I'm gonna tell you something about Prince. Prince had, to me, this is my opinion, okay? Yeah. Prince, in a way, in a sense, felt like he was better than Mike.
Yeah.
And the reason being is because he was a musician. Like he played with instruments. And Michael, let's be real. And I know people gonna say something about this. I do not care.
Go ahead,
Mike didn't write Thriller. Quincy Jones wrote Thriller. Okay, you have not yet heard anybody say that Prince didn't write none of his music.
Well, I'm not talking about the artistry though. Like I would think that with Mike is more of a performer for so like closest thing to Mike these days would probably be like either like Chris Brown and Beyonce with
That's
the
what I'm
dancing and
saying.
singing. Right.
Yeah.
So then you're getting that full show. Concert, just keeping it in the concert wise.
Yeah.
I would want Mike to close because you're gonna get all that, Now Prince, now if you like fans of music, like you just, appreciate good music. It's like, yeah, it's so tough. It's so tough, man. It's tough. Two different things, two different lanes.
Yeah, it's two different lanes, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. I wish I could have been to that show. I'll tell you that right now, man.
But hands down, I'm gonna ride with Prince all day long. I like Mike, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But Prince music was like my childhood more. Mike, I'm named after Michael Jackson. They asked my sister, well, you have a little brother, what you gonna name him? Michael. Because she was just a big Michael Jackson fan back then. It was like everybody around the world was. Yeah. So I like Mike. I like Michael Jackson, of course, but Prince is just that guy. He's that person, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta start rubbing my hands like Birdman whenever we, I'm run up on you like this. I need to stop. I need to stop rubbing my damn hands. But anyways, this is the segment of our show. We say who's been acting up, who's been acting a damn fool, similar to who's being a dumbass, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. Chris, brother, let's go ahead and let's share this screen. Let's pull up this article real quick, man.
All right, this is from AP News. It's called
You forgot to rub your hands.
So, story comes out of San Antonio, Texas. The Department of Public Safety has apologized after mistakenly issuing an Amber Alert that said the killer doll featured in the 1988 horror film Child's Play was a suspect in the kidnapping of a 5-year-old son, Glenn Ray, who was featured in The Seed of Chucky. The emergency alert described Chucky as 3 foot 1 inches tall, 0.9 meters tall, doll wearing blue denim overalls with multicolored striped long sleeve shirt, wielding a huge kitchen knife. The alert was mistakenly sent out 3 times last week to the Amber Alert subscribers, and the agency said it was a test malfunction. That's very triggering to me because as a kid, there was 2 people I was scared of. I was scared of Chucky because my mom used to have life-size Raggedy Ann dolls. So we got a doll that come to life.
I ain't going over there to your
So I was like, so Chucky terrified me. And then Freddy Krueger because you can't run away from sleep. But definitely Chucky because I had a life-size doll in the front of the house. Like, wait a minute. You hear a little tap. Won't come out my room for nothing once I went to bed.
Man, my grandma, bro, we used to go to well, of course, North Side, but we used to go to this lady house she used to take care of named Miss Miller. And it was a house that she used to stay in, and there was people that, stayed there as well too. And so in the big front yard, I don't know how my grandma, I love my grandma, R.I.P. to her, but she was a hoarder. And I don't know what the hell. Well, as a kid, I didn't understand what was going on, but she found that same doll that looked like Chucky, dug him up, cleaned him up, and the house at the north side, she put it in the living room, and the living room was dark. Only a beam of light would come through there, and that beam of light was shadowing on that Chucky doll, was just sitting right there like this. And when I walked by one good time, and it felt like the doll looking at me, I said, fuck that. I ain't going to like little kids saying that. Like, no, I ain't no.
Bro, you remember on It too, where she was in that old lady's house?
Oh no.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And you know what? There it is. That reaction right there. That's why that scene is iconic, because when you think of grandma's house is creepy. The old dingy curtains and everything is dusty. Grandma don't like to pay that light bill high, so everything is off, and only a shine of light It's going on. It's like it's hot as hell in here. She got the heat on, and it's like you walk on these floors, and you hear in. And then she got that one room that ain't got shit in it, but like a bed, the twin bed, and with linen in it. It's dusty.
Yeah.
You know. And then at night you don't hear it. It's like it's so super quiet, but you hear the house settling at night. And if you throw like a doll in there, it's just gonna throw the whole thing. Mama, I ain't going over there no more.
You know, I used to torture myself, man. I don't know why I put myself through this. So I used to date this girl. The things we do. The things we do. But I don't date her no more. But she used to love scary movies. Particularly like Annabelle, those Annabelle movies.
Oh, hell no.
Man.
No.
I was like, I'm cool with scary movie. We up there. Oh, nah, I was stretching, girl. Yeah. Nah. I feel some problem on for a second.
Oh man, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't like them little poltergeists and all that, man. I don't mess with them evil spirits and stuff, man. But that is traumatizing. Seeing that you get an Amber Alert and it's a damn Chuck. You like
yeah.
What's going on, bro? Like, that's what Chucky doing.
I was triggered as I was reading the story. Like, oh my damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Y'all acting the damn ass out. Y'all acting a fool with the damn Amber Alert. It was a test. You don't do that. Like, it's one way to do a test. That ain't the way, boss.
Because there's gonna be one person that's gonna catch part of it and ain't gonna see the follow up that it was a test, and they gonna think it's real, and they gonna be up there kicking little kids everywhere. We're ready. Get on.
Like, don't dress like no good y'all doll, man. Don't do that. Oh my God.
That ain't. Yeah, that's not what's up.
No, not at all, man.
Not at all.
At all, man. No damn killer doll and shit.
I wanted to add one on that. This is a very serious one. Did you guys see about that report? Well, what happened in Manchester? Well, it wasn't Manchester. It was
in Pennsylvania.
No. The 9-year-old girl, that got pepper sprayed by the police.
Oh yeah.
It was in Rochester, New York.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, bro. It's just funny to me how they put so much on a 9-year-old girl, but they couldn't. I mean, where was his energy at the Capitol? I mean,
what's crazy is it was like she told the girl, she's like, you need to act, you need to stop acting like a baby, but like a child, but like I am a child.
I am a child.
Like they look at us differently, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
They don't see age. They don't see a scared kid. In their eyes, they see a threat.
Yeah, they see a threat.
No reason that should have happened.
At all.
No reason at all, bro. When I think of 9-year-old little girl, I think my son is 9. It's like, damn, that could have happened to him. And see, that's the connection that Black people have when we see things like this happening. We go, damn, that could have happened to us.
Yeah.
Damn, that could have happened to us. That's one thing the other race would never understand. We feel that connection, bro.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I got an article for y'all about something very inspiring. So it's more of turning a negative into a positive. I didn't get, let me see, what is this called? It's on this article is from, let me see, trying to find out. I can't find out where it's from, but pretty much this is what the article says. It says, woman leads program to help Blacks with previous marijuana convictions become entrepreneurs in the industry. Just reading that alone just sounds awesome. So let me see if I get her name right. Khadijah Tribble is the vice president of corporate social responsibility at Curaleaf, a successful medical wellness cannabis provider. Tribble is working hard to provide previously convicted citizens with help to build and manage their own legal cannabis business. She is utilizing her experience in government relations to facilitate the introduction of cannabis regulations that provide newly released citizens with a viable way to start their own cannabis company. Yes, I know this is weed and everything, but hey, she's taking convicted felons and using it in the proper right way, if that makes sense. So
I think that's dope. Because a lot of us that's a business for where it is legal. They've kind of shunned us out, even though we're like,
we have been convicted of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then with because I think Jay-Z is doing something with his company. He has one of those companies that he's trying to bring on, create a lane for more black entrepreneurs in that space, in the
Mm.
cannabis space. And being that we have a Democratic president and they have control of the Congress pretty much, I see it getting passed through as, legalizing marijuana pretty soon.
Mhm.
So I think now's the time to really look into getting into that space and really, so I think that's good that she's doing that because that's
Yeah.
just setting them up for what's to come.
Yeah. And the article reads says negative impact that the criminalization of cannabis has on the black community is undeniable.
Yeah.
Reports suggest that 1 out of every 4 individuals who have a cannabis conviction live above the poverty line. This means that 75% of those with a cannabis convictions are living below the poverty line. In states where cannabis has been decriminalized, cannabis convicts are denied the opportunity to set up a legal cannabis operation. Triple currently manages Rooted in Good, a program that focuses on diversity, inclusion, and equity, as well as social equity and sustainability. The aim of the program is to eradicate systematic barriers for people from communities most affected by the war on drugs and institutional oppression. And of course, the article goes on about who is Abina, what is, 3 ways West Africans that digitalization can improve. So yeah, it's a lot with that. So I just thought it was a cool article to read. Like I said, turn a negative into a positive, helping people out with that. I mean, like they said, it's getting approved in some places now. So she's taking them and showing them the right way how to go about doing it.
Right.
So that's one of my positive notes, positive articles of the day. I thought it'd be cool to share with y'all on that. This is the segment of our show where we touch on mental health because we all got something going on. We all going through something. Look at my beard; it's going through something. But on another note of that, there was a meme Mike just came across, and it kind of like it started making us think a lot more about what's going on. And what was the meme again, Mike? Could you please share it with us?
Well, it had Robin Williams, Brittany Murphy, Mac Miller, and who else I said that was on that? It was 4 people. Chris Farley from
Yeah,
Saturday Night Live. Um, it just showed pictures of them at their happiest moments in their life, and I guess what seems to be on the surface is not what's within. Unfortunately, all 4 of them, are not with us today. Uh, they all had some kind of going through something in their life with depression, mental health is real. And on the meme, it just says you got to check on the people that's always happy,
yeah,
because sometimes, man, they holding things, that they not yet want to share with
mm,
anyone, or they
Yeah.
sometimes they feel like they're alone. That old saying is, you gotta laugh to keep from crying, and that is true. But
yeah,
sometimes, bro, you have to talk to someone, because that's like, to me now, that when you look back at it, it's deflecting from the real problems that you have.
yeah,
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
yeah, that meme just caught my eye when I saw it. It was like, man, and it just blew me away with Robin Williams, because Robin Williams was like the
yeah,
face of happy,
yeah,
like, and he was constantly working and constantly made a lot of people laugh. But that man was really going through something deep down inside.
yeah. It was something I read about him too. Like I wish I could have got a chance to break out into acting soon, so I can get a chance to work with him and multiple others. But something I think I read about him saying that somebody was talking about him saying that he always liked to see people. I don't know. I can't remember if it was him or who it was, but they're saying that people that are like Robin Williams likes to bring out that happiness and make you laugh because they know how messed up life can be, and they know that what deep sadness is, and that spoke to me right there. And when you go back and look at his past interviews, you see how he is off and on camera. Um, I use one of his the Dead Poet Society. I use that as a monologue, and it helps me with a lot of with my auditions, and they were like blown away by that. I could break it down like the way how Robin did it.
Right.
and he was always able to bring out that happiness whenever he was, like I said, when he was in the presence of everybody. He making you laugh, he making you think, he's enjoying it, he's quick with it, and we love that about Robin, which is why him and people in that article, what that meme that you said, this missed so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brittany Murphy, she was the voice of Bobby Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not the voice. No, she was the voice of Luann in King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Bobby
Yeah.
Hill, the other lady. I'm sorry, but yeah, there were some really talented people, amazing people that we lost towards mental health, and so yeah,
How your people?
yeah,
Yeah. Check on your people.
yeah,
Yeah, which brings me back to check. Just it's cool to just to check on everyone that's close in your life, man. I mean, cause life gets in the way, and you just don't never want to feel like, man, I should have sent a text, or I should have just picked
yeah,
up the phone and just called, and see how everything is doing with this person. And really, someone once told me that I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter that much. Don't feel bad about it because you know where your heart was at. You know, it's just that life gets in the way. But it's always cool to take the time out. Cause I remember at one point I didn't hear from Chris for a minute. It was like, "Yeah, let me check on Chris.
yeah,
And that's really how the podcast started. Cause he was like, you know what, I'm thinking of a podcast that we all can do. And
yeah,
here we are, 5 episodes in. So
yeah,
but it was just a phone call just to check on them and see how everything going. So that's what I'm trying to do in 21 is to check on people I haven't heard in a while.
yeah.
Very good.
That's funny, man. I one of my homeboys I hit up recently that I went to class with. I just texted him just saying, "Hey, what's up, man? Everything good?" He said, "Yeah, everything good." And it was like, "Can I help you with something?" And I said, "We just so wired." I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm just saying what's up, man." And he was like, we was joking around with it. He said, "Do you like me? Yes or no? Circle one, little meme or whatever." And I'm like, "Nah, bro." We was just joking around. And he was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, man, I appreciate that for checking up on me, man, and stuff." And then it just does a lot. And he was saying that because he's a mechanic and he works on cars, so it's like somebody always hitting him up.
Yeah,
What's
yeah, yeah. I got a homeboy. Just like actually, he's finished with my truck, but
Yeah,
I have to call him sometimes and just check on him. First thing I say is, "Hey man, I'm just calling to check on you," because people will
yeah,
call him just to say, "Hey man, I got this going on with my
yeah,
car today," And I know that deep down inside, because he likes to keep himself going, he likes to keep himself busy. But
yeah,
I know that he's probably like, damn, man, all these people do, they just call me just to ask me for something.
yeah,
And it's the bro, I don't like people doing
yeah,
that to me.
Yeah.
So I damn sure don't is not gonna do that for nobody else.
right,
I do the same thing with my mom. I can just call her out of the blue. Hey mama, how you doing? She
yeah,
like, oh, I'm doing this and that. Then it's like a pause.
yeah.
Well, what do you want?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's like, I know. He's like, I know this MF wants something. This
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, and I be like, Mama, I
Yeah,
just called this to check
yeah,
on you. What? You called to check on me?
yeah. I
All
just
right, Mama, bye. I see you good, bye.
yeah. Like what you want, and it's crazy. We live in that world today where it's like we so fast paced and we just so custom. Like somebody say, I know you calling for something. What is it?
Yeah,
And I like my
yeah,
other homeboys. I just text them. We be talking about sports all the time. I like, hey man, I just saying what's up, y'all. Everything good? Like that's whenever I come in. Like when I say what's up, man. Everything good? Everything good? Cause like for me, like I can just feel. I guess that what is that? What's the word for that? The empathy. I guess you could say. I can feel people's like energy or empathy or whatever. And sometimes I have to take some people to the side, like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, you good? Like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm like, you sure something ain't right? But if you say you good, you good. I want to let you know. Just checking to make sure everything good. Just it goes long way for people, man.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yes, sir.
yeah. Yes, it does. That may be the phone call to save someone's life too.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go ahead, clap it in, clap it in, clap it in. This is the end of our show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Before we close it, we're gonna talk about real quick about our time on set. There is something going on in Houston. It's called the O'Shea TV show. We got to find out exactly where you can stream and watch it at, but we do know that the first episode will be shown at Grooves of Houston on February 20th, which we all have been invited to. We just got to hit up the director, let them know, and so that way we can go ahead and just slide on in, just slide on in, get some drinks, get some food if we, or whatever, hey, enjoy
I'm
that.
gonna have my max on. Fuck that COVID, cause I'm telling you, Uncle Turner, Uncle Turner been a slide.
Sylvester Turner say, man,
He already fucked up with their liquor license. He going, man, I'm telling you, man, shit. I ain't even trying to be on that list, bro.
The boy Sylvester Turner said, man, he told the gangs, y'all stand by, y'all chill out for a minute. He said, man, y'all stop playing around, man. But on set of O'Shea, being cast as an extra, that was Chris' first time being on set as an extra.
Yeah, very dope experience. It was a good set to be around, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
People.
It was a lot of fun. Met some people. We told them people about the show and everything. Met the director. That was my first time meeting the director. And we also pretty much both myself and Chris got cast in it, and which is dope. And I'm pretty sure, man.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Mike is on his way too. He just received a message from the director. So I'm pretty sure his services will be used as well on the show.
Yes, sir.
So good, nice, beautiful, awesome things going on in the Houston, Texas area. As far as the acting thing, we up next, I believe. And hey, we just in with the right people, from people with the stunt training, people with this TV show. So get ready, Houston gonna be put on the map for acting and everything in that genre. So y'all get ready for that.
But like, I know them.
Yeah, right. I know them.
No autographs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's awesome, beautiful things happen despite what is happening in the world. So hearts of prayers to each and every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. You can catch us on Fanbase, catch us on Twitter, catch us on IG, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. So we out there, we in there, we in that.
And soon we will be in the studio. Me and Chris was talking about that.
Oh, man.
Hopefully.
Trying to work that out.
Trying to work that out.
Yeah, so
Corona yeah, I know it's speaking in existence. Corona Lachey virus better sit our ass down somewhere, man. Cause you fucking some shit up and we trying to move on.
Yes.
I agree.
We're gonna make it.
Man. Hope y'all.
Good things on the way, 2021, man.
Goodness gracious, man. I hope that y'all bank accounts are stimulated soon. Hope you get your income tax, and when you do get it, spend it wisely, use it wisely, use the opportunity to provide for yourself and your family. Use some smart investments, wise investments. Like Mike was saying earlier, spend it on something that you need, not something that you want.
Yeah, because now is not the time. If you don't have the ends and the funds, now is not the time for the need, for the wants. It's the time for the needs.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yes, sir.
Now's the point in time and how the world's going. Come up with something that you can invent or something, or stock something.
Right. Investing into your today for your future.
Laugh now, cry later.
Hey, I'm telling you, my pocket's been crying later. Looking like Sad Rabbit is, man.
Cry now. Or cry now, laugh later. Because I can cry now because I'm spending this money. I'm investing this money, but I'm going to laugh when I'm going to the bank later.
Get your Scrooge McDuck on, bro.
Yeah.
Or swimming through the...
Have me a whole new walk. I'm going to walk different.
I'm telling you, man, get your strut on. Get your Ric Flair strut on, bro. Just get up in that. Man, before I still be talking about money, I posted this yesterday. We was talking about who got the most bread out of Mr. Krabs, Tony Stark, Batman, T'Challa, Black Panther, or Seto Kaiba. Seto Kaiba is from Yu-Gi-Oh. He put the cards out there. He makes millions too. And I think it was one more person. And Scrooge McDuck. Out of them characters, who got the most bread? Who y'all think?
Oh shit,
that's a tough one.
God,
I know.
I'm gonna go somewhere between Tony Stark.
Oh, and Bruce Wayne as well. Batman. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm gonna have to go somewhere between him and Bruce.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go somewhere between now.
man, dude.
Black Panther got his own country, man.
True.
He got his own country.
Bro, we were debating. Mr. Krabs is at the bottom. We letting it, you know.
Of course, hell yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh, he got his Krusty Krabs, and he fight with Plankton every day. That motherfucker ain't got no money.
Krabs, bro, every day is something new with Plankton, bro.
Oh my God, got no money, man.
Man, yeah, but Mr. Burns from The Simpsons as well. But still, it all came down to when my homie looked up on Forbes saying that pretty much it's gonna come down to Scrooge McDuck and Black Panther. I think Black Panther got an edge on him, bro. So
man, Black Panther got a none of them have his own. I mean, Black Panther got his own country, and then he got his own natural mineral.
Yeah, and people didn't know about it until recently.
So, exactly. So he was sitting on all that before he let everybody else come. Like, all right, I guess I let.
They thought they was a poor country.
Exactly.
Man, tell you,
Black Panther had it down pat. Act like you poor. Don't act like you got the money. Act like you poor, man. I ain't got it. Oh, that little country in Wakanda, that? Oh, they ain't got it. They ain't got shit. We need to give them some money. They don't have money.
I got that Mr. Krabs money. I got that fake money, man. I ain't got nothing. I got that. You got that Mr. Krabs mentality, but you want to do T'Challa-like things.
Yeah.
you ain't winning, bro.
Not at all.
Yo, man. Having fun. But thank y'all for tuning in. Be blessed out y'all. Be safe.